Hey everybody, hope you're doing well, having a good week. Hopefully you're able to enjoy the sunshine a little bit. I had a bunch of meetings today, but I've been doing most of them outside at a picnic table, which has been nice. Okay, so just a few things for you to work on this week. So the first one is an activity associated with the respiration kind of chapter that we read, or section of that chapter. So there's an activity I've just labeled Q10 activity. So if we go to the Canvas page under week 12, there's this week 12 activity, Q10 activity here. If we click on that, there's a little bit of background information on Q10, which you already know quite well. There's a description of an experimental design where this data was collected from that you'll be looking at and analyzing. And then I just want you to kind of plot up the different treatments and provide an explanation for the differences you see between those different treatments. So if we go back to the main module page, week 12, you can see under the Q10 activity, there's the Q10 activity data. So this spreadsheet has the data that you'll need to plot up and think about and provide an explanation for. These two papers that I have listed below the data might be helpful in providing that explanation. This one in particular, this Atkin and Cholker 2003 paper, has some of the figures I showed last week in it, and so that paper might be useful. This Atkin 2015 paper is a little more talking about differences in respiration rates and Q10 values across different functional groups and different biomes, but there's a lot of really good information in there. And this Atkin and Cholker have been two of the scientists really leading the charge to understand respiration better. So those are two very good papers. So that's the first thing you need to do, and I just set that as due next Monday at 9. Actually, I forget what time I made it due at. I'll go look. But I'll do it like 9 p.m. next Monday. I also thought maybe on Friday afternoon, if you all wanted, we could meet together, and if you had questions about that activity and kind of the explanations you need to provide, we could talk about it then. The second thing to do is reading. So in chapter 3 of your textbook, it's going to start talking about plant-water relations. And so I'd like you to get a start on that chapter. So you can see under the reading section for week 12, it says read chapters 3.1, or really that should say read the sections 3.1, 3.2, and 3.3 in the textbook. And that gives some background information on plant-water relations. I will post a video summarizing and kind of hitting the important parts of that chapter early next week. But go ahead and get started reading that. And then thirdly, and this is not on Canvas yet, but I'm going to go this afternoon and record a short video in the greenhouse showing one of the kind of most basic measurements we make for understanding plant-water relations. And so I'll talk you through that method. And then the quiz, I'm going to post a short quiz after that video just to make sure you kind of are catching the most important parts of that video and of that technique that I'm describing in that video. So that will be posted probably tomorrow morning. I'll get that posted, but I'll try to get it posted today. We'll see. It depends on how long it actually takes me once I get to the greenhouse. All right, so that's the weekly overview for now. Do that Q10 activity, read those first 3 sections of chapter 3, watch the video, and do that short quiz once I post those items either later today or tomorrow. Thanks, and I hope you're all doing well, staying healthy, all that good stuff. We'll see you soon.